Hello, guys and gals, and welcome. So, today we're going to continue our solo self-found run, but I had this interesting idea. I was reading a comment, and somebody was telling me that melee classes weren't affected by the patch notes. And I'm like, that's just patently false. The patch notes do, in fact, affect the melee characters. And I was trying to think of a couple examples. Man, freaking noses at you. I was trying to think of a couple examples, like, so that I could give you guys, some actual real, like, feedback as far as, like, how this affects melee characters, right? Well, I thought, what better way to do that than to do a little theory craft real quick. So, what we need to do is we need to actually create a character. We're going to create a character real quick, and we're going to actually form what I would consider to be a melee character that is affected by this particular patch notes. To do that, we're going to do a beautiful theory craft. That's right, a theory craft, my boys. So I'm probably going to try and pick a barbarian that's already been made because there's no reason to go through the process of remaking an entire barbarian. So let's find any barb in here. Let's see. Do we have test barb? Isn't test barb on here? Brr, 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 brr. It doesn't have to be a barbarian, by the way, but I believe this will work the best on a barbarian, which is why I'm going to do this on a barbarian right now. Bunny Fufu is a barbarian. Let's use him. Bunny Fufu can be part of my test subject for the day. He's already set up, so all we got to do is just edit his file. Little bunny Fufu. Hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice, popping them on the head. A little bunny foo-foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice, popping them on the head. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and actually just, we're going to clear his person. That's not what I meant to do. Hold on, let me reload him. Let's see here. Let's just clear this real quick like this. This will be the easier way to do it. So what are we going to be setting up today? The answer to that question is we are going to be setting up specifically a character that revolves around the next hit delay changes and making a character that takes advantage of the next hit delay changes. Now this is going to be where things get very interesting, and you guys are going to have some very cool things here to look at. So the first thing that we're going to be making a character around is the Crescent Moon Phase Blade. So the Crescent Moon Phase Blade has a very interesting effect on it, which if you've never noticed, I'll point out to you today. Basically what it is that the Crescent Moon Phase Blade has a pretty massive chain lightning bonus. So what we're going to do is we're going to utilize the Crescent Moon Phase Blade in combination with other effects to hopefully spam as much chain lightning as we can possibly spam. The most spamming, spam chain lightning that ever spammed the spamming universe of spam. And if that's not good enough, I don't know what else to tell you. So basically, with 2 Crescent Moon Phase Blades, we will be looking at negative 35% enemy lightning resistance per Phase Blade, which means we have a total of what is that? Negative 70% enemy lightning resistance from between the 2 Phase Blades, which is pretty damn massive. All right. On top of this, the proccing chance from the chain lightning from each event, which is the 7% chance to cast level 13 static field, and the 10% chance to cast level 17 chain lightning, will be stacking. So we're going to stack these two together, and we're going to have some fun. What's up, Michael? You found Haws? Nice. And an Arachnids. That's actually pretty damn sweet. Those are 2 really sick finds. It's alright to be excited. It's no wonder you're spamming. So we're also going to throw in a Griffin's Eye for the additional lightning resistance negative. So we want as much negative lightning resistance as we can possibly get, basically. So we're going to just like really pour on the negative lightning res. And so let's go ahead and grab a Griffin's Eye Diadem. We're also going to load in the lightning facet, which of course we want. So let's go ahead and put a lightning facet in there. So this is going to give us a total of -70 from between the two weapons, which do stack, by the way. And then we have, what is that? -25, so 70, 80, 90, so -95% enemy lightning resistance between just these three items, which is pretty massive, right? But we don't have enough chain lightning. That's the problem. So this is where Amazon Basin comes in, and I love to pull up Amazon Basin for this stuff. And this is not Amazon Basin, but we're going to type in Amazon Basin chain lightning. All right. I know I misspelled that. Now, the cool thing about Amazon Basin is that it goes over the process of telling you all the items that can potentially proc chain lightning, okay? So what we want to do is we want to pick out all the items that we can possibly get with chain lightning on them, and we want to utilize them for the build. So right off the bat, you'll see here that it says Cow King's Hide Studded Leather has a 5% chance to cast level 8, or sorry, a level 5 chain lightning at a 18% chance, which we want. So we're going to put Cow King's Leather Hide as our armor piece here. So let's go ahead and grab our Cow Kings, which is in the sets, normal set, believe it or not. Although it also has an exceptional piece, so it could be considered either. I guess it's technically considered an exceptional set. So we're going to put this on. This also has the 18% chance to cast level 5 chain lightning, which is what we want. It also has a 53% chance. Why is that on there? Should not have a 53% chance to cast level 5 avoid. Why is there an avoidance on them? That seems like I might have messed that up. Why does this seem wrong? It seems wrong. 53% chance. I don't even see that on the list. Maybe Hero Editor is not reading the file correctly. Huh, that's interesting. Skill on hit, chain lightning. Correct. 5% chance, or level 5, 18% chance, which is correct. There shouldn't be any other magical effects on the item, and there aren't, which is strange, so I don't even know why the avoidance is even up there, unless it's part of the set magical abilities. There's so many set. Oh, there it is right there. Oh, 18 avoid, Amazon, skill when struck. I'm pretty sure that doesn't belong there. Let's go ahead and put that to not defined, and then save modified item. And that should fix that. Alright, so we need other chain lightning sources. So Cow King's Hide is definitely a good source. What we can do is we can actually combine that. It's too bad we can't wear the full set, but we can combine that with the boots, which the boots are actually pretty decent, and the two will actually synergize a little bit, and giving me some other effects. We also have apparently amulets, weapons, and rings can all have chain lightning. A ring can have level 5 at a 8% chance. A weapon can have level 3 at an 8% chance. A amulet can have level 3 at a 5% chance. Alright, so what we can do is we can go ahead and edit in some rings and amulets specifically for this purpose. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab the... I have some miscellaneous crafted items. So let's just go ahead and grab an amulet. Let's grab a blood amulet. Why not? We'll just grab a random blood amulet. And that's a terrible blood amulet. Let's grab another one. That one's also terrible. Let's grab another one. Do I have a good one in here? I thought I had a couple decent ones. Alright, this one has all res on it. Let's change the lifesteal to 3 and the faster run walk to 10. Combat skills pally. That's not what we want. We want +2 barb. So let's grab a +2 barb amulet. So all skills 2. That'll just help us for now. All right, so we need to put the chain lightning in here. So we need to go to on hit. So we've got to go to skills on striking, but we're going to do yeah, it's got to be on striking, so not on attack, on hit. There we go. All right, and then we're going to go to 53 chain lightning. All right, we're going to take a look at our list again. So it says that the maximum level we can get on an amulet is level 3 at a 5% chance. So let's just go ahead and put level 3, 5% chance, save modified item. All right, so now we've got our 5% chance to cast level 3 chain lightning on the amulet. Then we're going to import 2 rings. We're going to do the same thing. So we're going to look for, I don't know, let's just grab a ring. Doesn't really matter all that much. Life leech. Let's see if we get we can get a dual leecher in here. Shadow circle. What's that? That's a dual leecher. Okay, that'll work just fine. All right, let's go ahead and edit this. And according to our list, the rings can have a level 5 at an 8% chance. So we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to grab a skill on hit. We're going to grab number 53, which is chain lightning. Maximum level of 5 with an 8% chance. Save modified item. So now we have a 8% chance to cast level 5 chain lightning. We're going to dupe that. We're going to put it in between the 2 items. And then we're also going to add a facet to the armor to bring our negative res even further up. So let's grab another jewel, another lightning facet. There we go. Now we've got another lightning facet in the mix. We're going to upgrade the Cow King's hide, by the way. So let's go to the cube and let's actually put in the gems that I need specifically for this. So let's go to miscellaneous, gems, perfect diamond. So we need 2 perfect diamonds. And then let's go to the runes. So we need a limb, a co, we need a shale, and we need a towel. I believe we're going to upgrade the boots too, so we might as well just double this. There we go. Now we have a full upgrade on all of that. So now we have to turn our attention to attack speed. So we definitely need as much attack speed as we can possibly get. And since we can't get chain lightning on our gloves, we're not worried about that. But we do need attack speed. So we're going to go ahead and grab a pair of crafted gloves. I've got some crafted gloves in the pack here. And we'll go to some bloods. Let's see. These are +2 jabs. Let's not do jabs. Now, one thing that we can get, which I was actually thinking of as far as lightning is concerned, is Nova procs. So, oh, those were terrible. Okay, so these are pretty good. We just got to edit them a little bit. So let's go ahead and remove the +2 tab skills, which we don't need. And let's change this to skill on hit. Or sorry, not skill on hit. Skill when struck. And we're going to look up Nova. So Nova is another lightning ability that has procs. Now this is not necessarily the one that we want, but it's extra lightning damage, which is what we want in the mix. And as far as gloves are concerned, let's see here. We need to go down to here we go. All right, so armor right here. Armor ring. So armor can have a level 3 at a 10% chance. So we're going to throw level 3 at a 10% chance on the gloves. So we want Nova. Of course it was the first one. Level 3 with a 10% chance. That's going to give us some Nova procs as we're attacking things. Which, since we have so much negative lightning res, since we have so much, you know, like ridiculousness as far as plus lightning skill damage and all that, it actually might do something. But it's just extra damage. Alright, so those are going to go in there. We got a nice 20% increased attack speed, the CV, the lifesteal. And then we need more increased attack speed from what I can tell, so we're definitely going to go with the increased attack speed items. I was thinking... Actually, do we have any mana leech? We don't have any mana leech, do we? Or no, those are dual leech rings, right? Those are dual leech rings, so we should be fine. So in that case, we're going to go with the unique belt that has increased attack speed on it. The Nosferatu's coil with the 10% increased attack speed. That way, at least we have the phase blades. The phase blades, obviously, those are pretty fast already. And then we got the 20 and the 30, and then we're going to be using Frenzy, so that should work out pretty nicely. As far as items go, like, I'm not really sure what the hell to run here. We could run combat skillers just to get the most out of... I really don't know. Skillers aren't really going to help us all that much with this build. I mean, lightning damage might be our best bet since we're running so much lightning damage. Let's dive into the pack here, into my charm pack, into the small charms, and let's see if we can grab a hold of these lightning damage charms. I believe I have the 2 to 99s. Let's roll the 2 to 99 lightning damage charms. Sounds like fun. Attack rating so I can hit. Thankfully, the Crescent Moons do have ITD, but I probably will need some attack rating. You're not wrong. Let's bring a little bit of attack rating gear with us while we're at it. So we got what are these? I think I got some big boy charms in here. We'll just throw these in here just in case. Alright, so let's bring this character into the game and let's see how he actually rolls, right? I have the stuff for the Infinity Merc sitting on one of the other characters. We're just going to steal it from him. It's easier that way. We're going to thieve. We're going to be thieves. Thieves. Thievering is our goal. I want to thieve everything. I will steal your stuff. Don't think I won't steal it. I'll steal everything. It's rough. I will travel across the land, thieving far and wide. This Pokemon will be mine, even though it's not actually mine. Thievingmon. It's so true. I'm gonna steal from you. Our courage will pull us through. Oh, these rings are level 96. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to do a quick, hold on. Let's do a quick edit and let's fix that. I mean, it's super easy, hold on. All I gotta do is just edit his level. I'll just edit him to level 96, and then that way he can use the rings. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so now he's level 96. Hell difficulty. He's not in hell difficulty? What the hell? Long finished. Let's get all the waypoints. Well, that would have been embarrassing if he didn't have the frickin' doojanks. Cody, can I move my hand, please? Sir? You're Sir. Sir. I would like to move my hand. Can I move my hand? Your head is heavy. You have a heavy head. It's a very big head. I mean, I hate to tell you, but you have a very big head. It's a big head. You got a big head. Did anybody tell you got a fat head, fat head? You got a fat head, fat head. They said, nobody told me about my fat head. Boom, boom, boom. Ugh. Ugh. Just slobber all over the damn thing. Slobber boy. That's right. Slobber boy. Go lay down, buddy. You got a big old bone over there. Why don't you chomp on it? Or stare directly into my soul. That's cool too. Or stare directly into my soul. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Alright, let's see here. So we need, what's my armor? My armor's missing and my boots are missing. Let me go steal a Cow King's set from the Cow King guy. Apparently the Cow King set that I imported, it didn't work, and I don't know why. It just disappeared from existence. That's a little strange. I should have the Cow King's set, though, sitting on here already, which makes for non-disappearance. Cluglaws, Mavina's, cow. There it is, right there. Found a jaw rune in solo self-found. Frickin' A, man, that's frickin' great. Oh, his is already upgraded, too. Look at that. What is the full effect on that? Let me just double-check that real quick. So with 2 pieces, I get the chain lightning. With 3 pieces, I get the static field. I don't need the static field. Static field is not, like, that's kind of extra. Not really too worried about that. I mean, I'm going to have the static field from the weapons already, so it's not like I need ridiculous amounts of static field. I should be fine. Oh look, Boobus is back. He said, I want you to play with me. If you don't play with me, I'm gonna kick you in the face with my hoof, I'm gonna kick you in the face. Don't you wanna get kicked in the face? Do you wanna get kicked? 'Cause I'm good at kicking people right in the frickin' face. Got a big snoot, we'll do the snoot. Got a snoot, 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 snoot. Ah, dang. Them jowl meats, though. Them freaking jowl meats. I can't even... My life... Let's go ahead and put some points into Dex so that we can have, like, ridiculous amounts of attack rating here from Dex. And then let's dump the rest into Vitality. Let's go ahead and grab our shouts, because we're most likely going to want shouts. Let's go ahead and dump our points into Blade Mastery, because we're most likely going to want Blade Mastery. We're definitely going down the Frenzy line, so we're going to max out Frenzy. We're going to max out Double Swing. We're also going to max out Berserk. Actually, we might not want to max out Berserk, now that I think about it. Ever since I found out about the way that Berserk works, it doesn't actually work the way that you think it does. It might not actually be beneficial to max out Berserk for Frenzy. Let's grab Taunt. So we're going to max out Taunt. And that leaves us with pretty much 15 points to spread between these two. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. And last one's going to go into battle orders. Let's go ahead and put our Frenzy up and our Double Swing both. Let's hit up our little doojanks here. So let's put Battle Command, Battle Orders, Shout. We can put Taunt on Z. Just for lulz. Alright, so what the hell's going on here with this character? Well, it's weird. We don't have our facet. We need a facet. I need another lightning facet so I can make this thing frickin' set up properly. My lightning girl should probably have some lightning facets sitting around. I think I put in like way too many for her. That's right. This is the Italian gesture game. That's right. Yes. Okay. So there's a facet right there. We're also going to steal the Merc too, so give me just a second. Yes, we do need a Sunder Charm actually, so let me go ahead and put that in here too while I'm at it. Boobus, if you don't stop rubbing your slobbery jowls on me, I swear, like, I might as well just wear towels on my arms. I might as well just wear towels. I'm gonna wear towels from now on. Big towels. I'm trying to remember where I got one. They did remove knockback, but for some reason it's still there. Maybe if you still had the item sitting around, I don't know. All right, so we got the Doojank right here. Okay. And what else did we need? We needed one more thing. We needed the mercenary equipment, right? That's what we needed.
Yes, warrior.
I believe he's using. Yes, he has a Merc setup, which is exactly what we want. So ain't got enough room in here because the solo self-found Doojanks are all in the way.
I can't carry anymore.
I'm trying not to mess up his solo self-found Doojanks. Alright. We are almost ready to test out the next hit delay Barbarian. Well, the next hit delay patch Barbarian. Alright, how much attack rating do we have? We have 6,520, which isn't quite enough. But we can mitigate some of that by pulling in some of these charms. So that brings us up to 6.9. That brings us up to 7.3. 7.7. Now we're at 8K. 8K seems pretty good. I think we'll be okay with 8,000 attack rating. That should be fine. Double swing's a little low, though. Why is double swing so low? Alright, so we should be ready to go. So what do we have going on here before we get started? So we've got 10% chance to cast level 17 Chain Lightning. We've got... Oh, yeah, I gotta get my... I totally forgot to grab this. Let's go ahead and grab that Doojank, and then we'll grab all our Merc equipment out of here, too. Need to go get a mercenary. Merc. I could always grab the Blessed Aim mercenary. That'd fix my attack rating issues.
I bet.
I don't really need the physical damage. Why not? Ain't gonna hurt nothing. It's not a physical damage character.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Alright, so here we go. So we have the 10% chance to cast level 17 Chain Lightning on the Doojanks, alright? These also have negative 35% enemy lightning resistance, which is the important part here, along with the Chain Lightning, which brings us to a massive 95%. And if I get that facet... Did I put the facet in there yet? I did not. Put the facet in the armor. Now we're at a total negative resistance of negative 100% enemy resistance, which means that any monster we come across just with the Sunder Charm, not with the Conviction from the Merc, but just with the Sunder Charm, is going to be sitting at a massive negative 5% resistance no matter what. So the negative 5% resistance is going to be pretty ridiculous. And then the Mercenary, of course, is going to bring that down even further, which is going to be insane. Then we have multiple other events. So we've got the 7% chance for a static field. We have the 100% chance to cast level 47 Chain Lightning when you die on Griffin's Eye. We also have the 18% chance to cast level 5 Chain Lightning on striking, and the 100% chance to cast level 47 Chain Lightning when you die. We also have the 5% chance to cast level 3 Chain Lightning on the Amulet, the 8% chance to cast level 5 Chain Lightning on striking on both rings, which actually stacks, by the way, to 16% chance to cast level 5 Chain Lightning, and then the 10% chance to cast level 3 Nova when struck on the gloves. So in totalis, we've got multiple Chain Lightning events. We're on a class that attacks very fast. That's the entire purpose. We want to attack as fast as humanly possible. And we're going to utilize the Chain Lightning on the Mercenary as well. So the Mercenary has a 50% chance to cast level 20 Chain Lightning when we kill an enemy, which is also going to happen if I kill the enemy too. Believe it or not, I've tested this. So he also has the level 12 Conviction Aura, which is going to bring the monsters down even further in negative resistance into the extreme negatives. And we're going to see how well this works out. We are currently on players 8. So let's go test it out on Eldritch and Shank real quick, and let's see how well this frickin' Theorycraft build works. I didn't use my shouts, by the way. I totally forgot to use my shouts at any point there. Let me actually use my shouts. I was missing all that extra defense and everything that I normally have from the shouts, which is silly. I don't know why the hell I didn't do that. Yes, this is P8. Give me my body back. Wah, 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 wah. This is definitely P8. Oh no. Let's go kill Diablo real quick or something. That sounds like fun. That static field's working nicely. Oh no, my boots are breaking. Don't break my boots. Get up here, mercenary. I need you. I need you. I need you. Wee, wee, wee. What's up, buddies? The more monsters we have, the more the chain lightning's gonna do, by the way. Chain lightning. Chain lightning. Get in there, chain lightning. Do your job. Beep, 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 boo. Beep, 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 boo. Beep, 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 boo. Beep, 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 do, 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 do. Beep, 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 boo. Beep, 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 boo. Beep, 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 boo. Beep, 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 boo. I kind of want to see what this like is on P1. We've already tested this on P8. Like, it works really well on P8. I'm not gonna lie. I want to see how it runs on P1. Let's see. It's gonna take a little bit to get to the P1 monsters. Beep, 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 beep. Hey, 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 hey! Come here, come here, come here! Whee! Get over there. Whee! Those guys are immune to lightning, by the way. Whee! Oh. They're gonna kill me, guys. Stop cursing me. I don't have any healing potions. Okay, now I do. It would help if I had some resistances. I didn't actually build for resists. Cody, you're such a big baby. All day long, big baby. Go lay down, big baby. Good night, big baby. Good night, big baby. He said, don't call me baby. He said, I'm not baby. Oh no, I'm slowly dying. No. 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 You'll never take me alive, Batman. The Merc has died. I'm still just sauntering on. It starts tomorrow. Ladder doesn't start till tomorrow. What are you guys talking about? It's about 8 o'clock EST. Or 5 p.m. EDT. Yeah, season 4 is tomorrow. Not today. Today's the 3rd. It's the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Ah! I can't even control my movements. Amp damage plus fanaticism is not fun. Champion Venom Lords, go suck it! My boots have broken! No! You broke my booties! Y'all some rude boot breaking boot breakers. Come here. Try to kill this dude. Come here, come here. Get murdered. Wee boo. Oh god, they're surrounding me. Oh god. No! Lower resistance curse at the same time as Venom Lord, not good. Change curse! Change curse! Punks. Ow! Ow, 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 ow.
I am overburdened.
I have no resistances for this.
Not even death can save you from me.
Not even death can save you from me. I'm gonna go repair my booties. Honestly, this build could be refined. It could be fixed. It could be... There's definitely some things that could be done to with it. More lightning procs could get added in. More Nova procs, maybe. Things like that. I'm not really 100% sure, but I know for a fact that you could add in more than what I currently have. Let's go. What's up, Bibablo? Bibablo. Come on, Bibablo. Let's get that static field proc working so we can kill you dead. My chain lightnings don't work on you because you can gonna be dead. That's where I die. So, Mr. Chain Lightning over here, Mr. Tesla Barb, is a complete success. The Chain Lightning changes have made Chain Lightning spammable. And because Chain Lightning is now spammable, Crescent Moon has now become a very interesting option for a Frenzy Barb. Because not only do you have, obviously, the spammable level 13 static field, but you also have the spammable level 17 Chain Lightning, which can be combined with other forms of Chain Lightning. Like, for instance, you can combine in Chain Lightning sources from amulets, Chain Lightning sources from rings, Chain Lightning sources from the Cow King's hide. And before you're done, you've got 1, 2, 3... 4, 5 chain lightning sources, the rings combined, by the way. 5 different chain lightning sources that are all going off at the same time, that are stacking and hitting multiple times and bouncing back and forth between everything. And then for the lightning damage, you've got a pretty massive negative 100% enemy lightning resistance, which is ridiculous. And then on top of that, the mercenary is also applying conviction to the target, which is reducing his lightning resistance even further, and also applying a level 20 chain lightning every time an enemy dies, which is pretty frickin' beast as well. So we've got tons and tons of lightning events going off, tons and tons of lightning damage, which are just bouncing back and forth between everything. Yes, they're not very high, but we have so many of them, and so many different lightning events, including the static field, which, by the way, the static field is also affected by the negative lightning resistance. We have some pretty amazing little doojanks going on here, and this Frenzy Barb is, honestly, would not have been possible previously. Dual Crescent Moon would not have been really that great previously, but now it's actually kind of stupid. It's kind of insane. Yeah. And then, of course, stacking lightning damage charms just makes sense, because if you're reducing the enemy's lightning resistance by 100%, and then bringing it down even further, past 100%, into the negative res with Conviction, of course you're going to get really good damage out of these little shocking charms, which is a great addition to the build. Attack rating is definitely a consideration, though. So, I mean, one thing I was thinking, though, is that with Conviction I don't really need attack rating. So this is also something that you could take into account. As long as your Conviction Merc is nearby, you are in a situation where you don't necessarily need large amounts of attack rating, which means that you could theoretically go with a full inventory of lightning charms instead, which means that you could potentially have even more lightning damage on your hits. Another interesting option is you could potentially go with, instead of a Griffin's Eye, for the negative res, which you don't necessarily need that extra negative res, you could potentially go with a Dream Helmet just for Holy Shock. That way you have extra Holy Shock procs. The Holy Shock damage added to your attacks, which is certainly not terrible, and with the huge amount of negative lightning res that you have, could be an interesting choice. overall, pretty cool theory craft. I think this one actually worked out pretty well. Let's get on to the solo self-found barbarian, though. I know, interruptus. Let's go to Mr. Burberdin. We're going to have some fun with him. So if you guys have never joined me on a solo self-found run, let me repeat the rules for you guys. So the rules are you cannot share items between your characters. You can only use items that you find yourself. And number 3 is you cannot specifically target farm an item. So this is referring to things like, well, I'm going to get myself a Soj, so I'm going to go farm Nightmare Andy a certain number of times until I get a Soj. Or I'm going to go get myself a Stealth Armor, so I'm going to farm, normal Countess until I have Tal F to make myself a Stealth Armor. None of that is acceptable. The rule number 3 is not there to punish you, it's there to make you use the cards that you're dealt. That's basically the entire purpose of that rule. You are restricted to using what you actually find. Now let's do a gear check. So first off, let me show you my mercenary. So my mercenary is currently using an Insight Colossus Vulge. He is using a Spirit Forged Link Mail because he needs that to actually be able to put on the Colossus Vulge. He also has a Steel